All right, welcome. Today, we're diving into something really cool. We're going to build a digital crystal ball. You know how some of the biggest companies out there seem to, predict the future with data? Well, we're going to see exactly how they do it, and we'll apply it to the world of mobile gaming.
I mean, think about it. You're playing your favorite game, you're starting to get a little bored, and bam, a notification pops up offering you a bonus. Is that just a coincidence? No way. That's a system, an AI predicting your next move. And guess what? Today, we're going to build one just like it.
So the big problem we're solving here has a name: gamer churn. It sounds fancy, but really it's just about predicting when a player is about to quit a game, for good. And for a game developer, being able to see that coming, man, that's like having a superpower. It means they can step in at exactly the right moment.
Okay, so to build this thing, our little crystal ball, we need a workshop. But, forget hammers and nails. Our workshop is all digital, totally high-tech, living in the cloud. Here, data is our raw material, and our tools, they're made of code.
The foundation for our digital workshop is a tool called Vertex AI Workbench. And honestly, the best way to think about it is it's the whole building. It's this managed space that already has all the tools we need right there under one roof. It makes everything so much easier because we don't have to build our workshop from scratch.
And here we are, looking at the front door. What's amazing is just how simple it is. With a couple of clicks, we can spin up our own private, pre-configured workspace. And then that button there, that's basically us walking right through the door, ready to get our hands dirty.
So once we're inside the workshop, our main control panel is something called Jupyter Lab. It's built right in, which is awesome. This is where all the real magic happens. It's this interactive dashboard that lets us write a little bit of code, run it, and see what happens instantly. For experimenting and actually building stuff, it's just so powerful. Yeah, this screen right here, this is basically the heart of our control panel. From this launcher, we can pop open a notebook to start writing our code, or we can open up a terminal. And the terminal, just think of it like a direct line to the computer's brain. It lets us give it really powerful commands just by typing text.
I know a command like this can look a little technical, maybe even intimidating. But honestly, it's like a magic spell. We're basically just telling our workshop, hey, go grab our raw materials. In this case, that's a huge file of player data. And we're summoning it from this giant digital warehouse, that's cloud storage, and bringing it right into our workspace.
All right, so our workshop is ready to go. We've got our raw materials. Now comes the really fun part. We get to craft the crystal ball itself. We're literally going to teach a machine how to look at all this player data, find the hidden patterns, and then make a prediction.
And the tool that makes this all possible? BigQuery ML.
Okay, so here's why BigQuery ML is such a game changer. It lets you do machine learning right where your data already lives. We don't have to move these massive, clunky data sets all over the place. That integration, it's a huge deal. It means we can build a really sophisticated model. In this project, it's something called an XGBoost classifier, which is just a fancy name for a tool that's great at making yes or no predictions using simple commands right inside our database. Super efficient.
Think of this as our project blueprint, our step-by-step guide to building this thing. And every single step here is critical. First, you got to explore and clean up your data, right? You can't build a house on a shaky foundation. Then, the main event. We train the model. We feed it that clean data and teach it what to look for, the patterns of players who are about to churn. After that, we fine-tune it. Think of it like focusing a camera lens to get the sharpest picture possible. Next, we have to test it. We have to evaluate its performance and ask, is this thing actually any good? And this is a big one. We need to be able to explain why it's making its predictions. We need to trust it. And only after all that can we finally deploy it and let it start making real-time decisions.
You know, building a model is cool and all, but it's not very useful if it just sits on a computer. So the final step in our journey is to take our trained crystal ball and put it online. We're turning it from a simple file into a live service that a real application can actually talk to.
And there it is. After all that work, this is the payoff. Our model is now deployed on what's called a Vertex AI prediction endpoint. I know it sounds super technical, but all it really means is that our creation is officially live and open for business.
So, what does that actually mean, to be online?
Well, for our model, it means it's on 24/7, just waiting for a question. A game app can send it the latest info for a player, and our model shoots back an answer instantly. Churn or no churn. And that right there, that's what powers those smart, real-time decisions in the game.
Okay, let's just pause for a second and take a step back. Think about the journey we just went on. This whole transformation from just a pile of raw data to actual smart decisions. That's the whole point. That's what makes this stuff so incredibly powerful.
I mean, this really sums it up perfectly. On the one hand, we started with just a giant, messy table of player data. Basically, just a bunch of numbers on a screen. And where did we end up? With a smart, predictive tool that actually helps a business understand its customers second by second. That right there is the power we've unlocked. So today, we built a system to predict when a player might leave a game. But think about it. The exact same tools, the same process, could be used for so much more. You could predict what item a shopper is going to buy next, or which customers are most likely to respond to a special offer. I mean, the possibilities they're just endless. It really makes you wonder, right? What would you predict?